ESPN 93.5 and Town Square Media is proud to present to you the best Quad City sports talk radio show in the world. With the face who runs the place, T-Roy, the OG on the marquee, Jaybird, and the cat who runs the chat with the stats, Statman Surge. We are Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. We're not a Quad City sports talk radio show. We're not the Quad City sports talk radio show. We are your Quad City sports talk radio show. Welcome to the conversation, Quad Cities. But first, the Dawn.
Hey, it's Thursday here at the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local here on ESPN 93.5. All the usual suspects are in the studio today. We're having fun. Guys, how's your day so far, man? It's 65 degrees.
I know, but it's windy as heck.
I don't care.
No jogging outside.
My beautiful hair was just blowing in the breeze.
Yeah, I bet. Just is the top off the Jeep?
No, I almost did. I had the windows down.
Oh. That doesn't seem right,
My
though.
long flowing locks.
Congratulations to the Illini for winning in overtime, setting up a big game tonight versus Iowa versus Illinois.
Yeah, Huggy Bear. We're going to be talking Iowa, Illinois today, buddy.
That's right. So that was an overtime victory where...
Franzen wants to make a bet, by the way. Did you see that on Twitter?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Josh wants to bet if Illinois wins, we all have to wear Illinois colors tomorrow.
Pass.
If not...
I've already got my shirt picked out for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's my other St. Patrick's Day shirt.
Okay.
It's really sweet.
All right.
It is. This one... Here.
I like this. Yeah, you and Marvin are like the billboards. Here, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're twins.
Real quick.
We're
there
twinsies.
You go. There's a starved tender right there on Facebook Live for everybody.
Starved tender.
Yeah, dude.
Twinsies. Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
You know the Facebook
Because
was
like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger in
we
here
need to
today.
make a post.
I say it's a great little billboard. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't even know who's who.
You got to make a post though. For the shirts, they're selling them at pints, $18. Yesterday, with the Facebook being down, we couldn't get the post out, and
You still called the Facebook?
yeah, I sure do.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was down. And does anyone know why it was? What the problem was?
They were updating.
What? Nah.
Zuckerberg's going to jail, baby.
No. You
Gone.
update at like 3 a.m. You don't.
No.
Yeah.
Trust me, they were updating, and so was Instagram.
They're owned by
Eduardo
the same company.
Sevron didn't pay the bill, dude.
Facebook owns Instagram.
They were both updating yesterday.
Yeah, that's the
You
lie
say
they're
that
telling you, sir.
Yeah, you say that like you're so sure.
I know.
Oh, that's the lie they're telling you.
Okay, that's why there's updates.
Eduardo pulled the plug, and Zuckerberg's going to prison, dude. Watch out. It's happening.
And it's just magically okay today?
All before our eyes. Well, his lawyers came in with injunctions.
How many of those have you had?
Oh.
Making stuff up as I go, buddy.
Anyway, we'll post something out
Put
there
an apple
for,
on your head. I'm going to throw it.
for those listening out there, not watching us live on the Facebook comment line. We have our St. Patrick's Day shirts at Pints. You know, better late than never. But most people kind of do their shopping last minute.
Yeah,
It's
that
nice
one's
tie-dye.
on me.
That's all right.
The sicknesses and everything,
Doesn't matter.
I know.
Doesn't matter. Listen, it's
I
a
was
nice
all
looking
prepared to
tie-dye.
order them the day that I ordered the Harringtons ones, but we wanted to get a final.
Ask the people out
proof.
there on Facebook Live or whatever else. Tie-dye in?
I'll tell you what, Maddie Bear loved it.
Well,
Don't commit to it. Do the whole thing. Wear it, and then go,
I
is this
already
cool?
knew it was in.
Is this cool?
I know it's
Jay,
cool.
I was going after you.
Am I
Jay
cool?
told me tie-dyes are making a comeback.
I did.
And I'm like, boom.
I told you, I'm like, I think it's a great idea. Shake it up, man.
Why not?
Good.
You know what? There's going to be people that love everything. There's going to be people that hate everything.
Really brings a
And then
brightness
there's
out of
going
my
to be
eyes.
guys like Mark Zuckerberg steals ideas from the Winklevi twins and then tried to say he's on a break.
Mm-hmm.
Zuckerberg and Doug Brundy's are on a break yesterday.
He's not the
Trying to
same.
ruin my boy Bobby Mack's birthday. Doug Brundy's, I'm watching you.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same, the comparison.
Oh,
But
all right.
stealing ideas, I know what that's like.
I'm I'm just throwing darts, Jay.
I've been through a few.
Yeah.
So
one or two.
Yeah, here's my prediction as far as yes, tie-dyes are making a comeback.
I love it.
And they
You
will
hear
be.
that?
They will be.
You heard that first here on Don't Hassle Us or Local. Just like 2 days ago, you heard it first here on Don't Hassle Us or Local. That Forrest Gump's mom sure did care about his education.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that that was yesterday?
Was that yesterday or
Yeah.
the day before?
2 days ago, you predicted the Odell Beckham trade.
Oh, that's right.
Yesterday, you did the Forrest Gump before it started trending on Twitter.
Yep. Look at me go.
Look at you
What
go.
am I going to do today?
I do not know. You know what we're going to do today? Serge, you're not. We're going to do this a little bit. Maybe after the first break, we'll do it. We're going to call Jose Canseco's booking agent on the phone on live.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get voicemail.
Jay do all the talking.
We're going to get Metcalfed.
I'm sure we'll get voicemail.
Oh, this is going to be great.
I'm sure we'll get voicemail.
But hey, he charges an arm and a leg.
Well, maybe he won't because we have some clout tomorrow. We are going to have in studio
I
Turk
already
Wendell.
charges a trap and a buy.
Take it.
Listen, tomorrow in studio we're going to have Turk Wendell, former Major League Baseball player. So maybe we can use that as like, hey, you guys can come on and talk steroids.
All right, let me ask you a question.
What is
so
he want money
I
for
went
to
down
talk
the
5 minutes of radio?
I went down the rabbit hole with Canseco's Twitter account, by the way, and he has a post on there of him hitting, and you can't see how far it is, but he's claiming 500 yard or 500 foot bombs
Softball.
with a softball.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a former major leaguer, is that something to brag about?
I don't
No.
think so. No.
But that's kind of what I thought.
Right.
I mean, now if
If you're a
Marvin's on there saying
all-state high school baseball player, that's nothing to brag about.
I'd probably say not either. But
We had a former minor league baseball player, Tyson, who says he didn't brag about playing softball.
No.
we
We even like scoffed at him and said, "Oh, you're one of those ringers." He's like, "Oh man." He's like, "Am I?"
I mean, I
yeah, you are.
I'm going out and playing. I used to. Your body hurts now. I'm not Jose Canseco. I'm not taking them kind of HGH things. I can't play like that, Marv.
It's a sad day.
Start calling you the billboard. I love it.
Should have been calling them for years.
It's true.
Well, there is some Major League Baseball news. The Major League Baseball Player Association and the MLB have come up with agreement for some rule changes. The three batter minimum is, and the roster increase is not going to happen until 2020.
What?
This year, they're going to have a 1-day trade deadline, and that's still going to stay July 31st. So it's not going to be the waiver after the waivers, everything else. All right?
They're going to have...
Hold on.
All right, good God.
There's an all-star election day. We talked about this before.
What if the Russians screw with that?
Yeah. And
On Facebook, Zuckerberg.
the home run derby is now going to be for $1 million, hoping to bring out the best of the best. Now, I'm telling you this. We talked about this, but we talked about it a year and a half ago. Not a year and 13 months ago. A little over 13 months ago. But we didn't talk about MLB. We talked about the dunk contest. And we said, make it worth something. That'll bring out the names. That'll bring out the big guys.
Baseball didn't have a problem with the names coming out for it, though.
Well, maybe it's just a way to start. It is, but doesn't it pique your interest? Listen, I know I watch the All-Star Game. I know I watch the Home Run Derby, but not everybody does.
You know what would pique my interest?
What?
If you're a position player and you have to stay within certain parameters of your position. No more shifts. I hear they had like 4 outfielders in a play for someone the other day.
Chris Bryant, he hit a rope up the middle.
And they did it against Bonds all during that year that he won the home run record. I mean, think of what he would have batted if they hadn't. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, just hits wise. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. I think the shift's ridiculous, Jay. Don't you? It's like
I don't like it, and as far as a defense, sometimes I just don't get it. But you'll have hitters. It's easy for us to sit there on the side and say like, well, why don't they just bunt it down the side? Down the third base side when they're all on the right field side. But it's not as easy as you think. But
especially if they're pitching the inside.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't like the look. I don't like it, but maybe I'm old school. But these are the rules, and so this 3 batter thing is going to be in effect.
2020.
I'm sorry. I hate it.
I don't like it either.
I hate it. I hate that
As
more
much
than
as
any rule I've ever heard in my life.
As much as I don't want to see Dave Roberts walk out into the mound and make bad decisions, I don't want them forcing it on him that he can't do it and when he can do it.
This is just going to cost games, man. Just wait till the first guy that shows up just can't get it across the plate.
Well, what we talked about was your starter gets shelled, has a bad outing, and your bullpen's not up ready. So you have to get 2 up. Obviously, you get 2 up. Someone's gonna have to come in, and they're not gonna be warmed up.
Which is like what Turk said. You're gonna be more dry humps out there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's gonna.
Ooh, I can't wait to talk about these rules with
Oh,
Turk
he's
tomorrow.
gonna hate that rule. I mean,
I
the
mean,
home
all
run
of them,
derby.
though. Yeah.
The home run derby thing doesn't really bother me. That has nothing to do with the regular season play.
No.
You know what I mean? Okay, who's fronting the $1 million? The owners. All right, perfect. They can afford it, right?
Who cares?
Exactly. Well, as long as it's not the fans, that's why I would say I would care.
Why would the fans put
I
up
don't
$1
know
million?
what I'm saying. Like they charge extra for the All-Star game ticket or something. You
We're
know,
not
you
going to the All-Star
follow.
game anyway.
You never know. Jay went.
It's awesome.
When did you go?
I went to up Target Field.
Not where, when?
Huh?
When?
3 years ago.
No. Yes, about 3 years ago.
Okay. And was that fairly reasonable up there?
Well,
Was it
Money.
still- was it
Here's the
still
deal.
pretty
Money. Our
expensive?
friend Money went up the night before, and he saw the home run derby.
Okay.
he
didn't
took
see
a little
it again.
money.
I went up there. I can't answer the ticket because
Okay.
it came with a season ticket holder who invited me up there. So for me, it was very reasonable.
Good.
So, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say like prices around the area were jacked up.
What are,
They had
what are
plenty
they
of-
saying on the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook? Anybody?
They're arguing about the shift still.
Oh,
Good job, guys.
well, some people like it. Some people.
That's what the thread's for, though. You guys
All
can
right.
talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Keep arguing about the shift. It sucks.
well,
I'm impartial on it. I don't care.
yeah, I don't really have a.
I just hate it. I do. I hate it.
Why? It's
I think you're. I think you're cheating a player out of what he can actually do. I don't know.
do they have 9
You
guys?
can't-
Do they have 9 guys in the field?
Yeah, but you can't make a shift in, let's say, slow pitch softball. You
can't.
They set
He's right.
parameters. You can't even go past the line.
He's
like
right.
like we know that females maybe not hit the ball as far as guys, and they set that white line out there. You can't go back. You can't just play to someone's strengths or weaknesses.
In
You
football,
set-
can you line up?
We're
10
not talking football. We're talking baseball.
I know, but I'm saying the same thing. I'm comparing them, so chill.
Okay.
You
But
can put
it's apples and oranges.
Okay, you got 11 guys on both sides of the ball, right? Can you
Yeah.
put okay, as long as you are within the parameters of you have 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, you can do whatever the heck you want with the other ones, right?
Well, not necessarily. I know on the offensive side, you can only have so many guys on the line. You have to
7 guys on the line of scrimmage,
Or
right.
whatever it is.
And
You
then
gotta
could,
have- yeah.
And then you can put the rest of them wherever. Okay, so you have 9 guys out on defense. As long as you have this many guys, if there's a maximum or a minimum, it's a shift. It's simple. There's not a whole lot to it. It's strategy.
I don't like it. I think you should have to play your position. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
No,
I don't
you're
like.
funny. I like how the whole thing is. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. You
Okay,
play your
and that-
position.
and that's
if you're
fine.
a second baseman, I don't want to see you playing behind first base. If you're a shortstop, I don't want to see you playing at second base. If you're third base, I don't want to see
But
you
if
at
you're
shortstop.
a major league hitter and there's 6 guys standing behind first base because that's where you always hit it, aren't you good enough to be able to slap it the other direction?
I don't know, Serge, because most guys, if you think about it, batting 300, you're only getting 3 hits out of every 10 at bats anyway.
Right, but you
And
should
that's
be
the-
you should
and
be
if you're
better
the
enough
best,
for that.
okay, I'm just saying 3 out of 10. It's hard enough to hit 90-mile-an-hour pitches as it is anyway. Let alone
Compare it to a different sport, though. Compare it to a different sport. If your tendency is to do
compare it to
this,
soccer. Let's fall
Okay.
down and say I'm hurt. Ow! Ow! I broke my arm.
if you consistently do a certain thing or have a specific tendency in a different sport and people defend it, you go the other direction. You do
I don't
something
know.
different.
I think I listen. There's no rule against it, so that's why they do it.
So
I'm saying there should be a rule against it.
I think I know what Serge is saying. All right. So when I'm balling at the fit,
I like
Balling.
this. I like where this
Yeah.
is going.
So you forgot your underwear again.
no,
If Jay
I'm,
always goes right, I'm going to defend him and make him
I'm
go left.
very right hand
I
dominant.
got you.
So I'm going to drive to the right.
Different.
What he's going to do, and Serge may think he can guard me, but he's going to call a timeout, and then he's going to get
I'm
the
not
other
gonna-
4
I'm not
in a
even gonna
huddle.
call a timeout.
He's going to get the other 4 in a huddle, and he's going to say, "Listen, guys,
Let's all stand on the right side.
yes, he's got no left. It's not just him. He's going to tell everyone else, and then because I'm not dishing it, so
Yeah.
I'm scoring.
You're a ball
He's
hog.
taking
Yeah.
the rock to the hole.
Yeah,
He's
so
a-
He's going
He's
to
AI.
do a
That's
Euro
how that-
step and a hop back.
yeah,
You're AI. You're James Harden.
I'm the garage door. I'm automatic.
Call him Jay Harden.
Yeah. So that's what he's saying. If you can only get
I understand what Serge is saying. I just
don't you think it's
And,
also
and that's there's just going to be a line divided.
Hold
some
on.
people are going to like it, some people are not.
right.
Don't you
and
think
I
it's-
get listen, and I get
wanna hear the rest of
100% what you're
Jay's
saying.
story.
It is strategy, and it does make, as long as there's not a rule against it, it's smart. You're absolutely right. It's smart.
isn't it also just a mind scramble too to be like, don't pull the ball, don't pull the ball, don't pull the ball, don't pull the ball. I pulled it. Isn't it?
Right.
Though? Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, because
Look, there's 7 guys over there, and then a pitcher and a catcher.
again, you may
Don't
not.
hit it at them.
They might. You guys might not want to hear it, but it doesn't matter. The beginning of 2017 in May, Bryce Harper had an incredible May. He went against the Cubs. Madden put a shift on him, and it really messed him up the rest of the year. It was strange. They either put a shift on him or they walked him, and it really, really messed with him. He never had a
He
month
would have got
like that.
14 years if it hadn't been for that.
Yeah, it's possible. The All-Star game, the voting, it's going to be conducted in 2 rounds. During the preliminary round, each club will nominate 1 player per eligible position, so only 3 outfielders, who will be voted on by the fans. In late June or July, an election day, in late June or early July, an election day will be held in which the top 3 vote getters at each position in each league during the primary rounds, including the top 9 outfielders, will be voted on by the fans during a prescribed time period to determine the All-Star Game starters.
So who does the preliminary votes? The players?
The preliminary during each club nominates someone. So, like, let's say the Yankees, they have Lucas Voit and Greg Bird, and they're saying whoever wins the job, it's not going to platoon, but they might have to pick one to be their nomination. All right,
For an outfielder.
yeah. So if you have 4 outfielders that you kind of rotate in and out, you have to pick 3. You can only nominate 3 off your team. And then they vote from there. And then, there's going to be more details announced in April.
But you say it gets down, but if I was reading or listening to you correctly, you said it's going to get down to the top 3 for each position.
Yes, and then 9 for outfield.
How do they get to the top 3 each position? Is that still a fan
Voted
vote?
on by the fans, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then so more details
And then they
for that.
cut it off from there, and then the final vote is another fan vote?
They're going to give more details.
Okay.
It's going to be voted on the fans to determine the All-Star Game starters. So in April, the new fan voting format will be announced in April. Both clubs will start the 10th inning of an All-Star game, and each subsequent inning with a runner on second. Okay.
It's like the movies.
Yeah. There was some other changes that we didn't bring up. Mound visits. Maximum number of mound visits per team will be reduced from 6 to 5.
Lou Pinella's going to blow his top.
Inning breaks will be reduced from 2 minutes and 5 seconds to 2 minutes in local games, so that's dealing with broadcast partners, and 2 minutes and 25 seconds to 2 minutes in nationally televised games. The Office of Commissioner retains the rights to reduce the inning breaks to 155 in local and national games for the 2020 season. Makes a real fast restroom break.
All right, yeah, so you're knocking 25 seconds off. Now national, 20 on the other? So you're gaining roughly 3-4 minutes. All right.
I don't like the 3-pitcher, the 3 batter minimum.
I hate it. That is the worst.
I think that's-
Listen, I'll live with every other rule and get rid of that. That's ridiculous.
I'm with you. I could live with every other rule.
Yeah, like even if I don't like a rule, I can live with it. That
Yeah.
I can't
You can time the whole game for all I care.
I just
3
can't.
batter minimum.
Let's take our first break, and then
That's like telling a batter he's got to take a 3 pitch minimum.
let's see what Jose Canseco's agent feels about this.
I love it. All right, Quad Cities. We need you to stop going to your social media sites, getting suggestions on where you're going to have your oil changed, who does the best tattoo work, or where you're going to grab some lunch. Just pick up your Locals Love Us guide. It has an easy-to-navigate table of contents to help you find what you're looking for. Or you can just go to the website, localsloveus.com, click on Quad Cities, and then browse your favorites. It's easy to use, and they even rank the most popular places for you. So make sure you check them out. That's Chopper and our friends from Locals Love Us, your guide to the best.
I give a rat's ass about Twitter.
Hey, this is Goose, PA announcer for the Quad City Storm, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Do it again, a little more heart.
Your garage is cluttered. Instead of a place to park your car, you've got sports equipment, lawn tools, half-finished projects, and a workbench that hasn't been touched in years. Tailored Living of the Quad Cities can take your garage from clutter and chaos to functional and fun. Whether you want a killer man cave or just to get clean and organized with an epoxy floor and custom garage cabinets, we've got you covered. Hi, I'm Amy. Schedule your free in-home consultation at tailoredliving.com LujackHonda.com, and you and I will design the garage of your dreams.
Every child loves a birthday party, and the Quad City Times voted a River Bandits game the best place for a birthday party. And for good reason. When your child celebrates his or her birthday at Modern Woodman Park, every guest receives a special Bandits baseball, a hot dog, chips, pop, and a cupcake, a free Ferris wheel ride, and a bleacher seat for the game. There's more. Your birthday boy or girl can also throw out the first pitch and have the entire ballpark sing happy birthday to them. Best of all, your birthday boy or girl gets a free all-you-can-ride wristband, so they can ride any ride they want as much as they want. The Ferris wheel, the new double-decker carousel, the new spinning family coaster, the drop and twist. Yes, even the new thrill rides. A Bandits birthday party is only $20 per person. No wonder the River Bandits were voted the Quad City's best place for a birthday party. The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park, where the fun never stops.
LuJack!
What's the best way to use your tax refund money? Invest it at LuJack Honda. Get our best Honda offers right now during the Honda Dream Garage Spring event. Like the new 2019 Honda Civic LX. Lease now for only $239 a month with zero money down. Get to LuJack Honda today.
LuJack!
Honda Civic LX sedan, front-wheel drive, automatic 36 months, 12,000 mile per year leases. 0+0 security deposit due at signing, plus tax, title, license, 180 doc fee, and first month's payment. Residency restrictions may apply. Manufacturer incentives applied. With approved credit. Ends 3/31/19. See dealer for full details.
Gobo Productions presents One Night of Queen. Since forming in 2002, Gary Mullen and the Works have performed to sellout audiences all over the world. And now they're back in the USA for a brand new tour. One Night of Queen is a spectacular live concert recreating the look, sound, and showmanship of arguably the greatest rock band of all time. You'll hear classic Queen numbers including We Will Rock You, Fat Bottom Girls, Another One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody, and We Are the Champions. One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works. This show will rock you.
Coming to the TaxSlayer Center March 24th. Tickets are on sale now at the TaxSlayer Center box office and Ticketmaster.com. Presented by Town Square Media.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
I tell her, baby, 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 I'm a fireball.
And we're dancing it out here in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. And you're listening to Don't Hassle Us Are Local here on ESPN 93.5.
So
are we going to call?
So here's the deal. Over the weekend, obviously, so A-Rod got engaged to J-Lo. Jose Canseco did not...
Engagement bliss, by the way.
Yeah, Jose Canseco did not think that he was worthy of her hand in marriage. He feels like he's got some... he has some extracurricular girls on the side, including one of them. Is it his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife? Jose Canseco's ex-girlfriend.
Is she top 10 juiciest booties of all time? I would have to say, yeah.
Yeah.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
I mean, she's top 1, possibly.
Well, Jose Canseco does not want that juicy booty to be off the... I can't even say that without laughing. Off that market. And so he just said that... He tweeted out...
You can say, I'm not dishing the rock, but you can't say juicy booty.
Yeah. So...
Change the subject, Dad.
Yeah. He tweeted out a number and said, hey, J-Lo, call me. And then it was a phone number, and then he had to come back and say, it's my... He knows what he's doing. It's my agent's number.
He absolutely knows what he's doing.
So we're going to have Turk Wendell on tomorrow, and since he tweeted out a number, and it's Morgan, the name's either Morgan or it's Morgan Management, let's give him a call. Let's see how much it's going to cost to get Jose Canseco to come on our Sports Talk radio show. It's going to go to voicemail.
Is it ringing?
Should be.
Oh, there we go. I love when things work. Let's break them. No. Are you sure? I'll go jerky boys.
No, don't do that.
Okay, you do it. Hi, Jay.
Don't.
I won't.
Do Bill Clinton.
No.
Do Belichick.
702
3
Leave him a
7
message, Belichick.
4
No.
3
I wanna-
7
message.
3
No.
5
Yes.
is not available.
Oh!
Shh. Wait.
Hey, this is Jay Foster from ESPN 93.5 FM and the Don't Hassles for Local show. We got your number from Jose Canseco on Twitter, and we'd like to know what it is to just how we can talk to him. Just for 5 minutes tomorrow over the radio. We're going to have former Major League Baseball player Turk Wendell in studio, and we don't want to talk about J-Lo's or A-Rod's, their relationship. We want to talk to him about baseball with Turk Wendell. So give us a call back, 563-391-3776, and let's try to set something up. All right, thank you very much. Again, Jay Foster, Don't Hassle So Local, ESPN 93.5 FM. Well,
look at that. That would have been a lot more fun if they answered the phone.
Huh?
I wonder if everybody could hear us whispering.
Yeah, probably.
They can hear me. They can hear me hitting the keyboard today.
I didn't. Right. I'm gonna have to call back on my own phone. I'm not gonna throw out my number, my number over the air, but I will call my own phone.
That's a Jose Canseco move, Jay.
Do you want me to delete this last one with your number on it then?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What do you mean that's a Jose Canseco move?
Putting your number out there.
It is a legitimate number.
I know.
Yeah,
if you put your real number out there, that'd be a Jose move.
He didn't. He put out Morgan Man. That's what he did. People would call in and do so he's just getting it to get booked.
Yeah.
What a clown.
He's something else, isn't he?
What do you think it would be just to have him call into our radio show?
It should be free. He's Jose Canseco.
Right. You remember the kid who, the 10-year-old who proved in a science fair that he proved that Tom Brady cheated and deflated the balls?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dwyer Michaels, they got a hold of him and his dad.
They both did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They got a hold of him over on a Friday, and they were like, "Hey, can we talk about this science fair project?" And they were like, "Sure." And by Monday morning,
the kid wanted money.
They said everything's going to go through an agent.
Good Lord.
So if the 10-year-old...
Well, you know what? I love it. It's capitalism at work. Take that, Marxists.
Anyway.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Well, I mean, the kid, yeah. Just 10 minutes of fame. Might as well get paid for it. I love it. Whatever.
And we don't even know his name.
But it sucks.
And we're never going to.
Well, his dad did the project for him.
Don't know his dad's name either.
Yep.
Don't care.
There you go.
It's a real Lori Loughlin.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, boy. Not getting into that again.
Is that Becky?
Yep.
All right.
So anyway, speculate with me. How much do you think he'd ask for just for 10 minutes of a radio interview?
Probably $3,500.
Dear Lord.
Oh, I think it'd be more.
30 rack of Natty Light.
For 5-minute interview?
Marvin's offering a 30-pack of Natty Light.
30-pack of Natty Light.
Give you his 30-pack of Strohs.
I heard the 77 packs out again.
I saw that.
Is that?
Yeah, they're working on them all.
I'll tell you, from our friends at 7G.
Yeah.
Right here.
Natter days.
A little taste of heaven right there.
Saturdays are for the boys, Natter days are for everybody.
That's right. Natter day.
Did you guys see the press conference yesterday with John Gruden?
No.
Yes, I did, Jay Bird.
What'd he do?
Very angry.
So
what's Chucky mad about now?
Well, the question.
Yes.
The guy went out of his way to bring something up that didn't really need to be in the question. I'll give Chucky that. But the guy was like, so last year when you had Amari Cooper in and you said he just didn't fit your system stretching the ball down your feet, he was stretching the ball down the field too much, and that's not the system that we're trying to run, blah, blah, blah. So if you can't make it work with Amari Cooper, how are you going to make it work with Antonio Brown, who likes to stretch the ball down the field?
He just turned red.
He turned red. His face got beat red, and he goes, well, I don't understand why you have to involve Amari Cooper in your question.
Yeah.
He was salty, man. I was like, okay.
Did he understand the question?
I think he did.
He was not happy.
I think
about
basically the dude was calling him out, and he didn't like it. So either way,
and then
it was interesting.
Did you see the video of Antonio Brown going to David Carr's house like he won the what is it, clearance?
Yeah,
price house sweepstakes. Yeah, and it surprised him at the door, which is weird because.
Yeah, Publishers Clearinghouse.
House, yeah.
Anybody ever know anybody win that?
No.
Yeah, I think that's all made up, man.
But, his thing was that Big Ben never invited him over to his house. That's one of the things he took down. He said about Big Ben. It's like, I see these guys hanging out with Tom Brady. They're talking about working in the offseason. I've never even been invited to Big Ben's house. And now he's going to David Carr's house, surprising him. I don't know. And now the Giants are saying about their trade for Odell Beckham Jr. that it is. Here's what the GM again. What's his? It's Gettleman.
Gettleman, yeah.
His thing is, that in his press conference, basically he said, you can win while improving. Basically he's saying that, and they're going into. There's been people, and there's rumors is that they want to be known as a running team, and Saquon Barkley to be the face of the. Well,
that's obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to kind of use Saquon like the Cowboys have used Elliott, with not a quote-unquote receiver that's making a lot of noise. I mean, Des Bryant's gone because of that. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you think back to even when they had the numerous teams that had Terrell Owens. I mean, he was always a distraction on every team. I mean, he blew the Phillies up. I mean, think of the things he said about oh, shoot. I can't think of his name. Quarterback at the Eagles at the time of the Super Bowl.
Donovan McNabb. Yeah. Well, and then I'm just thinking about what are the Giants going to do with Eli? Are they going to go with Haskins at 7?
I think they are.
Or
I think
6?
for sure they're
5
going
or
with
6,
Haskins.
Yeah, because 7 is Jacksonville.
And despite what Stephen A. says, Haskins is not a running quarterback. He's a pocket passer.
Yes.
And Jay, you pointed it out. Haskins had a great year last year at Ohio State. I think he's the obvious choice. I think he's going to be a better quarterback than Kyler Murray. I think the Giants. I listen. The Giants haven't had a great, maybe last 5 years, but last year they nailed the draft. I mean, they got Saquon. They got Will Hernandez early in the second round. They did well. Clearing up cap space, getting rid of things. I know it looks bad, and everybody's like, "Why get rid of a talent like that?" But if they're going to change the way the game is going to be played for them, if they're going to go to a ground and pound a little bit more, not air it out so much, right away if that dude's not getting the rock, he is going to complain. So
what if they shift on him?
Oh God, Serge. This is stupid.
You've got the 17th and the 37th pick.
I want to be serial now.
From the Browns. Why don't you go out there and offer 37th for Josh Rosen? And then you build.
Who's a better quarterback, Josh Rosen or Haskins in your eyes?
But I'm just saying you could probably build an O-line with those picks.
Okay.
And you have a quarterback that, he's, different schemes or whatever else he's been through at UCLA and everything. You just don't know what
I like your head's at.
That's what I'm thinking.
You're saying give up the 37th overall pick.
Yeah, because, no one
else.
For
Rosen.
Yeah.
And then you'd still have 2 first-round picks, and you spend those on the 2 top offensive linemen.
That you can, yeah.
That you can. And then from there, you get...
Or defense
third round, you get yourself some sort of receiver.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of great receivers come out of that 3rd, 4th round, baby.
Yeah, it wasn't in... Antonio Brown was
Yes.
He was a 6th rounder.
Yep.
So, obviously, you got to know what you're picking there, but I know I feel like you would think, as much as I'm trying to shop around Josh Rosen, I would be a big fan. I'm not. I just think that
Odell Beckham wasn't a first-round pick.
No. I just think if the Cardinals are going to commit to Kyler Murray, then someone should be out there offering for it. They're not saying what they're doing, but Kyler Murray had his pro day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really want to answer a lot of questions, but other than that, I want to talk about it, NFL.com saying that he didn't really have good interviews with other teams, and he just said, I don't want to talk about it. My teammates and coaches and everybody know what type of person I am. I'll let my playing speak for itself.
He doesn't move the needle for me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not seeing... I didn't watch a lot of Oklahoma football either. So
I think Matt Shelton's on here. He would know, but then again, I wasn't big on Baker either. The Browns have moved to the over-under in Vegas.
Erickson say? He was big on Baker, so he should know something about.
The Browns have moved into the top 16 for Super Bowl odds. They're 14-1, so basically put up 100 to win 1,400 to win the Super Bowl. Their over-under has moved to 8.5 since this trade.
Was that 6.5 before?
They won 8 games in the last 3 seasons.
So you just brought him up. Baker Backer fanboy, Matt Erickson.
Yep.
And he was commenting as you said that. Ironically,
Okay.
He said he's excited to watch. He's so excited to watch the Browns this year. # Baker Backer. He's going to throw some money on them to win the Super Bowl when he's in Vegas next week.
Nice.
But what's he feel about Kyler Murray?
Vern, Matt Shelton, Oklahoma fan, says
Okay.
you should be big on him. He's backing him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then the Cardinals know what they're doing if that's the case. If they think he's that big of a deal and they're going to take him at 1. But, yeah.
The only speculation right now is his height. Is he big enough? Because
Andy from the Natty said you did better on the Wonderlic than Haskins.
I did?
Yeah.
I didn't really take it, Andy, from the name.
No, that's not good, though. Yeah. Okay. Vern says Baker is on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. Baker is a better QB than Kyler. Kyler is a better athlete. Right on.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Well, then I think what he's trying to say. You're going to have more of a Patrick Mahomes. Think about Patrick Mahomes too. He played baseball too. You know, all those sidearm throws.
I hate to say that because that's not our job, but wait and see. There's nothing we can do but speculate and wait and see. We saw him throw in the combine. We saw him throw it pro day at Oklahoma.
I'm saying those sidearm passes that, playing shortstop. The Jeter.
Slinging it.
Yeah.
Slinging the rock.
Yeah, slinging the rock. That's what I do.
There's nothing we can do other than wait and see. There's nothing anybody can say other than wait and see. We don't know. People that say he's going to be great.
Well, of course.
People say that he's going to be bad.
Yes, of
People
course
say
you can say that.
He's not going to make it. People say he's going to last 10 years. People saying he should do baseball. We don't know anything. Nobody knows anything until we actually see it.
But the thing is, and just like you said, you hate to say it because it's our job.
All they can do is compare him to some other short quarterback, and this guy did this, and then the first person that compares him to a good short quarterback, the next person is going to compare him to a bad short quarterback. And that's all they can do.
That's exactly how it works, Serge. You just explained sports talk radio.
Sorry to ruin our own jobs.
Sports talk radio, ESPN, and the NFL
I'm going to
Network.
go home now, I guess. See you guys.
Power down Paw Patrol over there, and T-Ray's out of here.
Yeah, the reckless speculation.
I'm not watching Paw Patrol. I'm watching Marvin.
I can't.
He looks beautiful on my screen. Marvin, let's go do some shots.
No. No, we're not doing that.
Stick around.
All right. But I mean, we said, yeah.
Saturday ain't over yet.
We do have to take a quick break. We got to and get ready. We are having Darth Baber and
Not here yet.
He's sticking around.
Daisy Nukes from the roller derby is going to be in.
That's a new one.
It's a new one, yeah. Roller derby, and then Stocking's going to be in right after that. But we have more to talk.
Visual.
We have more to talk about. Let's go to a quick break, though.
All right, Jay, you ready for this? Front Street Brewery, the oldest brew pub in the state of Iowa, is nestled beautifully along the bank of the mighty Mississippi and has served the fine community of Davenport since 1992. They have a bunch of great beers on tap, such as their Davenport Gold, a satisfying American ale, the Wise Guy, their take on an instantly recognizable German wheat, or the Raging River, an English-inspired American IPA. You can check out their Facebook page for food and drink specials. Also visit the webpage at www.frontstreetbrew.com. We are calling all bars and restaurants to get a hold of your local distributors and put some of the Front Street Brewery on your tap lines or in your coolers today. That's Front Street Brewery, 208 East River Drive, or the tap room in the Freight House Complex.
This is Tom Kakert from HawkeyeReport.com, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Now that my dad works for Winger Truck Line, I get to see him on weekends. And the best part, he gets to go to my baseball games and even helps out with coaching my team. Winger has helped me become a happier kid and made my dad a cool truck driver.
This is Eric at Winger Truck Line, where flexible home time really means something. Now hiring part-time, home daily, and regional home weekends. Call me today at Winger Truck Line, 800-593-6433, or visit drivewtl.com.
Quad Cities, get ready for WWE Live. Sunday night, April 21st at Moline Tech Slayer Center in a double main event. Braun Strowman exacts revenge on Baron Corbin. He's gonna get these hands! Then in a triple threat match, Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, and Drew McIntyre face off for the Intercontinental Championship, plus Sasha Banks, and many more. Don't wait. Great seats are available now at the box office and Ticketmaster.
Every child loves a birthday party, and the Quad City Times voted a River Bandits game the best place for a birthday party. And for good reason. When your child celebrates his or her birthday at Modern Woodman Park, every guest receives a special Bandits baseball, a hot dog, chips, pop, and a cupcake, a free Ferris wheel ride, and a bleacher seat for the game. There's more. Your birthday boy or girl can also throw out the first pitch and have the entire ballpark sing happy birthday to them. Best of all, your birthday boy or girl gets a free all-you-can-ride wristband, so they can ride any ride they want as much as they want. The Ferris wheel, the new double-decker carousel, the new spinning family coaster, the drop and twist. Yes, even the new thrill rides. A Bandits birthday party is only $20 per person. No wonder the River Bandits were voted the Quad City's best place for a birthday party. The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park, where the fun never stops.
ESPN 93.5 wants you to be an insider. Access great contests and giveaways and be in the know at ESPN935.com. Brought to you by Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged, and ESPN Quad Cities. From local to global, ESPN 93.5 has you covered with your Quad Cities sports talk show. It's Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. Talk sports with your favorite foursome, T-Roy, Jay-Bird, Surge, and you. Weekdays from noon to 2 on ESPN 93.5.
A salute to the men's basketball squad and their tremendous season, but spring sports are now the focus at Augustana College. Baseball and softball, track and field, tennis, golf, and lacrosse. Meanwhile, men's volleyball hosts 2 matches this weekend at the Carver Center. It's Adrian Friday at 7 and Olivet Saturday at 3. And softball welcomes UW Eau Claire Saturday for games at 1 and 3. For more game information, visit augustana.edu. Augustana College, a family-friendly front row seat to big-time small college sports.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
And we're back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. And you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local here on ESPN 93.5. Live in studio, we have Darth Baber. How you doing? From our Quad City Roller Derby, meow meow.
Quad City Rollers?
Quad City Rollers. There you go.
All right.
Wasn't sure
So,
how you pronounced it.
The Quad City Rollers are hosting an event tonight.
They are. We're having a recruitment night at the Gypsy Highway on Los Locust.
Formerly Rusty Nail.
For those of you that are old, don't know.
Starts at 6 o'clock tonight.
Yes. So we're looking for skaters, refs, volunteers. We have a junior league. We have a men's league. So just about anybody is welcome to come and learn about roller derby.
So when they get there, basically you guys are going to do kind of a recruitment process, see what their likes, dislikes, what they want to do, what their level of interest.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody just kind of, it's pretty laid back. Typically, people just kind of hang out, order some food. And the team goes around and talks to everyone and sees why they're there pretty much. And then we just give them the information and
now you
lead them in the right
mentioned
direction.
a men's team, right?
Yes.
So I don't remember talking about that one before. Would he not be a great blocker?
You would.
See, Marvin?
We have very few
those
men
elbows, baby.
on our men's team, so we definitely need some more.
Can you skate, Marv?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
I knew it.
I'm really good at darts. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's strong
Skaters,
as
referees, volunteers, non-skating officials of all ages and sexes. What does a referee do?
A referee
Skates around.
They're mean.
They're mean?
No.
They yell at Darth Baber.
They
Baber,
are?
quit doing what you're doing.
Yeah, how does that work?
Are they like disgruntled derby girls that couldn't make it, so now they became refs?
Yeah, you could say that.
One more word out of you, Baber, and you're sitting on the sidelines.
Honestly,
those who can derby, those who
and they-
can't referee.
They just
That's a
realize
t-shirt.
that
You can have
the
it.
contact sport is not for them, so they'll go to the reffing side of it. They
Couldn't
still
hack
get
it
their
in the real
skating
world.
Yeah, I know what that's from. I'm not going to take it from a guy who could hack in the real one. F. Flanagan, F. Anyway, all right. So what does the referee do?
Okay, so we have a couple different types of refs. We have like the outside pack refs. We'll have a jam ref. Basically, jam refs will keep an eye on the jammers to make sure they're keeping track of their points. Yep. making sure they're not committing penalties. Outside pack refs will watch the outside of the track and watch for penalties. We have inside pack refs. They watch the inside.
Are they on skates too?
Yes, they're
Okay.
on skates as well. There's just
I'm
so
out,
much
then.
going on that it's so hard to keep eyes on everything. So we need refs. I mean, we probably have, I don't know how many typically are in a game, like 6,
Jay.
7, I don't know.
No, 6 in a
Should know.
game.
I should know how many there are.
But the
I've been playing
non-skating
long enough.
non-skating officials. What does a non-skating official do?
We have officials that keep track of our penalties. So when
Okay.
we get sent to the penalty box, they keep track of our time, why we're there. They'll release this from the box.
Baber, 2 minutes, roughing.
That's pretty
There's
good.
no more 2-minute penalties. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. What do you get? What do you get penalized for?
Tripping people,
Oh.
hitting
Yeah.
people in the head, hitting people.
Well, you're wearing
directly in the
helmets.
back. Yeah, but you still
not
don't
supposed to
want to
trip,
hit them.
Jay.
I got hit in the face last night at practice.
Oh no!
On purpose?
No, I think it was more of like a Velcro scratch from
Okay.
pads. But if you hit somebody with your forearm, you get a forearm. You can't do that. Multiplayers are when two blockers grab each other in link. If a jammer is trying to go through that link,
Yeah.
they'll get a multiplayer. You can't grab and hold. You have to drop your arms.
Can't play Red Rover.
Yeah.
What if we did like this?
No clotheslining.
Like okay, all right. See,
No
I was just
clothesline.
gonna
This
ask.
sounds like you're just skating. Just shooting a duck.
No.
No.
Can I throw a shoulder into a jammer?
Yes.
All right.
You can do shoulders.
So-
you can do elbows.
So,
Can't
like,
do
if you're
forearms.
facing me, I can straight on tackle you. But if you're facing the other way, I can't hit you square in the back. I can hit you on
You
the
can't
sides.
hit me from behind.
No
Yeah.
No clipping.
Yeah, I got it.
I can hit from the knee above, so I can take out thighs. which
How much
is
penalty time do you spend?
I think a lot.
I'm not there
She's
that often.
Darth Baber.
I maybe
Yeah.
get
Dude, I
one
mean,
or
that-
two a
Huh?
game. I maybe get 1 or 2 a game.
How many do you get away with? Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on how many refs we have in a game.
That answers it. How many? Is there a limit on how many you can have in a game?
Yeah,
Match?
7.
You can have 7.
And
And then you
get-
foul out.
Yep.
Baber,
You
you're
get the
out.
boot.
7. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, is somebody going to come and replace you too? By the way. By the
No.
way, you got a heck of a bruise right there.
Yeah.
I mean, this sport's Marvin. I don't know if you can handle it, dude. I mean, she's got a bruise the size of a softball on her leg right now. Was that from last night too?
I don't know. Probably all week.
Probably all week. Just like,
Well,
pain
there's a
don't
lot of
hurt.
toe stops, and sometimes you trip over people.
I
It
hear
happens.
you. No, I
but
hear you. Well, so this is a pretty big event then for you guys. I mean, this is how you keep the sport growing. This is how
yeah,
you get
we're constantly looking for people.
constantly getting well. You people to listen to the show. I mean, if you're interested, check it out. It's going to be fun. I mean,
It's a lot of fun.
questions that maybe we're not asking. I mean, if you're taking this serious, you know, and it's a serious thing. It's fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And even if it's just something that's kind of been in the back of your mind and you're not sure about it, stop down. Just get some information and see what we're
Well,
about.
I think the other thing to talk about is starting next month, you guys are starting a roller derby boot camp as well.
Mhm.
So there's more information they can find out about that too.
Right.
You're partnering the Quad City Rollers. That's who Darth Baber's part of. That's the women's team. You guys are partnering with the Muddy River Menace. That's the men's team.
Yep.
And it's going to be a rubber derby boot camp. It's going to start April 3rd. It's a 7-week series that covers all the basic skills of roller derby. Camp will be every Sunday at 9:30 and Wednesdays from 6 to 9 at the Eldridge Community Center and Skate Park. You don't need skating experience. That's why roller derby's for everyone. Coach King Louie and Ginja Ninja, those are the coaches. Help you learn everything you need to know in a pressure-free environment. 18 years or older. 1040 practice hours within 90 days, right?
Yep.
Marvin, you can skate, huh? Yeah. I love it.
So and you can get more information about that, about dues and insurance and everything.
Yeah.
But that's tonight. That's boot camp starts in April. Tonight is a recruitment night, and that's going to be at Gypsy Highway. What else do we got here? I'm on their Facebook. And you guys go to their Facebook page and like it as well. It's the Quad City Rollers, and I updated up at the top of our Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. I put the Quad City Rollers in there. I couldn't find Darth Baber in Facebook.
So you're not on Facebook as our favorite?
I'm Jessica Long.
Oh, all right.
But you're on as Darth Baber on Twitter, right?
Twitter and Instagram, yes.
Gotcha.
Darth Baber 138.
I know I should have asked you this when you were on the show last time, but do you have like a cool like Darth like hat you want or anything like that?
No.
No. Do you wear headgear?
Yeah, we wear helmets, mouth guards.
Oh, well, I
elbow
figured
pads,
that. Yeah.
wrist guards, and knee pads.
Wow.
And then also, and you can find this on their Facebook page as well, March 20th, they're going to be a Get Derby Strong at the Elder Skate Rink. It's a non-skating fitness class that focuses on stability, agility, and strength. And it's a perfect opportunity for those who have no skating experience and want to prepare for roller derby boot camp. This is tons of stuff you guys have going on. It's not just, it's not the stuff we saw on. Remember when ESPN first started and they just needed content, and they'd throw this on and AWA wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how the USFL also got big. It's not. We talked about this last time. It's not the thing because we said back in the day, wasn't it more choreographed? And you said back in the day
it was scripted. It was a little. Well, it was a little professional wrestling-ish.
Yes, and then
this is more of an athletic sport. You're actually trying to score points. You're blocking.
There's
you're
lot
playing
of
the game the way you
involved.
should. Yeah,
a lot of offensive strategy, a lot of defensive strategy, and we actually play offense and defense at the same time, pretty much.
So they, but you don't have the ramps.
No, we don't have bank track. It's flat.
What's it called?
Flat track.
Flat track.
No, what's the ramps called?
Bank. The bank track.
Do you, when you travel, do some places have it? Do you have to change the way you do roller derby?
There are like down in Texas and stuff.
Okay.
They have bank tracks set up. The rules are a little bit different. I don't know the specifics of it. I've never gotten to skate bank track, but I think you can't like go backwards and stuff like that. So
do you have the competitions at the Eldridge Skate Center?
Yep, we actually have a game next weekend, March 23rd. It's our first home game
this
season.
Who's that against?
Barbed Wire Betties out of DeKalb.
Okay. Now, but those walls, there's no give there. I mean, on the bank tracks, you could see there'd just be a railing, and sometimes they'd flip over them or whatever else, or go under them. But you have cement walls.
Yeah, we have a ref lane on the outside of our track, and then there's another couple feet outside of the ref lane. So if we get hit out, typically we don't hit a wall.
Okay.
I mean, every once in a while it has happened, but
Darth, you're just not hitting them hard enough.
No, you slide long enough that you don't hit the wall too hard.
Well, you gotta see what you can do.
There's not a lot of slamming
like
walls.
a bunch of hay. I see like a bunch of hay bales blocking a wall. I'd rather hit a bale of hay than a brick wall.
You can't let people from DeKalb come into your house and not let them, feel what that wall's going to be like. Yeah.
Well, ever since it's become more of a strategic game, like there's still some big hits, but it's not just going out and hitting anybody that you can. It's a lot of holding people on the track, controlling the jammer.
So you're trying to hold somebody as long as you can get away with it.
Pretty much.
Well,
you just want to keep them in control, really.
Right. We got a question on the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. You have a twin?
No.
Oh, said does Jessica's twin do derby?
I don't have a twin.
Oh, well, it must.
I do not.
No, that's her.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a weird question.
I do roller derby.
All right.
There might be some people out there that look like
they
me.
deleted it.
Then they deleted it?
No, it didn't delete it. It's still out there. No, it would be an interesting question. I was wrong, or he was wrong. So no.
Yeah,
you don't have any siblings that do it or anything?
That do derby? No.
Yeah. All right.
Nope. I'm the only one.
How long you been doing it?
Going on, this will be my 7th year.
Really?
Yeah.
7 years. What's the crowd like at these things?
We get a huge range of people, really. Like, people bring in families. We'll have people come for the bar and have a few beers and, watch women play sports. But we have a lot of kids.
They have a bar out there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that opens a lot of
Drinks.
things up.
Yeah. It makes it completely different.
Depending on where you go, I've been to some tournaments where there's been some pretty interesting characters that attend.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet.
Probably not nearly as handsome as Marvin.
Well, let's take our last break for the hour. We'll be right back with Darth Baber from the Quad City Rollers.
Do you want the latest in TV and security technology but don't know where to start? Call Dunright TV and Security Solutions, your Dish Premier local retailer, and get started today. They'll take the guesswork out of choosing the latest in smart home technology with your budget in mind. Dish has been a leader in technology for years, and the Hopper Smart HD DVR interacts with your smart speaker to change channels, pause, and fast forward with just the sound of your voice. Sign up today and receive a Nest doorbell system free, courtesy of Dunright. Call 866-84-RIGHT today. And let Dunright provide local, professional installation with personal service that is trusted by thousands of businesses and homeowners in the Quad Cities. Requires an internet-connected hopper, and restrictions do apply. That's Dunright TV and Security, 866-84-RIGHT.
This is Brian Rothenberger, radio guy for the Quad City Storm. You are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
At Hardee's, we love to surprise people. Not like getting summoned to jury duty or mistaking your backpack for a parachute. Our surprises are good, like adding our delicious loaded omelet biscuit to our 2 for $4 mix and match deal. Choose between our loaded omelet biscuit, our tasty Frisco breakfast sandwich, our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or our savory sausage and egg biscuit. Get any 2 for $4. It's the best kind of surprise. I mean, it's no pulling into a paid parking meter, but it's a close second.
Hardee's, because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Gobo Productions presents One Night of Queen. Since forming in 2002, Gary Mullen and the Works have performed to sellout audiences